Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and again, this is my awesome health journey. I was planning on doing more whining about life purpose and stuff, but today I went to the doctor's again, and the doctor where I do the what I call like the zappy zappy thing, where you weigh yourself and then you put your this one has bars and then it sends electricity throughout your body, and it measures muscle mass and fat mass in your body. And I like this one because primarily weight kind of sucks to measure because it fluctuates so much. Plus, my weight loss in this has been slow, in my opinion, slower than ever, but it has been consistently down, which I think is the important thing. Again, my whole point of this is Fit by 50, where I hit my weight goal around the age of 50, rather than having I'm going to do this in 8 months. I'm going to lose 120 pounds in a year. Even though I really do want to lose 120 pounds in a year. That would be sweet. I was hoping with the medications that I'm on, with the GLP-1 and the metformin, that I would hit those goals based off, trying to, control my diabetes. But at the same time, looks like I'm just not one of those quick losers when it comes to those medications with the side effect of weight loss. But at the same time, doing the zappy zappy thing is that I'm able to see progress. And so last time I did this was in November. And since November, I have lost 10 pounds of fat. And that's, in my opinion, pretty cool. It's not as fast as I'd want, if you will. But at the same time, that is, as I looked it up online, 1.5 gallons. That's a milk jug and a half gallon of fat. In America, we have gallon milk jugs of fat off my body. And that's one reason why I look smaller. And that's, in my opinion, a significant amount. Might not look it when I look at myself on a daily basis, but thinking that I have 10 pounds less of fat on my body since November, that's good. And on a whole, I've lost since May of 2024. I've lost 20 since I've started using this method of weighing myself. I've lost 24 pounds of fat off my body, and that is, if by math, if 10 pounds is a gallon and a half, that's like double that, a little more. That's over 3 gallons of fat off this body. 3 milk jugs of just lard off this body, which is really good when I think about it that way. Even though, my weight loss hasn't been as fast as I want it to be, but at the same time, getting that fat off my body feels good. I feel like my body, like talking to my doctor, my body feels so much better today. In fact, the last couple months, I've really noticed how good my body feels, just like normal walking around and movement. It just feels so much better. But the cool part is I started recompositioning my body. And so when you lose weight, what happens is you also lose lean muscle mass. Well, for the first time since I've started a year ago, I actually gained lean muscle mass. Actually went up 1.5 pounds. So generally I've been losing 0.8 to or a certain amount each time I weigh in there. And so in 6 months I gained 2 pounds of muscle while losing fat, which is really cool. So generally speaking, just looked it up, when you lose weight, you want like a third of it to be lean muscle mass compared to a fat loss. So if you lose like 30 pounds, you'd want 10 pounds to be lean muscle mass, and that's typical. And for me, I've now lost 24 pounds of fat, but I've only lost 5 pounds of lean muscle mass since we started, and since I started really calculating that. I think that's really cool. I'm happy with that aspect of it, and I think that explains why I body just feels better when moving, because I'm starting to gain more muscle than, I guess, organs or whatever else you lose when you lose lean muscle mass. The lean body parts. And so it's, so at this point, I think that's pretty good. So here's a celebration of doing better, hopefully in 6 months, which is the next time I do that weigh-in, because that's one thing, as I've said, I'm not weighing myself on a daily basis, I'm not weighing myself on a weekly basis. I'm only weighing myself when I go to the doctor, because I'm not trying to put weight loss as a focus of my health journey, but it is. Can't lie to myself, but I can't just make it the driving focus. The driving focus, again, is I'm working out for my health and I'm eating for nutrition and some enjoyment, and trying to do more nutrition and less enjoyment, but still have that enjoyment, and adding certain things to my diet, but diet in the sense of what I eat, but not by restriction, where I am, where I feel good about myself, and my body feels good. By feeling good about myself, I mean my body feels good when I'm done eating, and the next day and throughout the day, that I eat in a way that makes me feel good most of the time. And I think that's the important part in this journey, because this is something I want to do for a lifetime. You never want to diet again. I never want to go through the ups and downs again. And so for at least I've started this journey 3 years ago with my therapist. It'll be 3 years ago this, I think, September. So 2.5 years ago. Coming up with my 2 years at Orange Theory soon this month. And yeah, so basically this is the most consistent I have been in my life when it comes to healthy living and weight reduction. Even though my first year I lost nothing practically. I was at 470 for like a year, and that was really frustrating. But at least I wasn't going up, is how I justified that. I stopped that trend. But now I'm just slowly ticking away, feeling better, feeling healthier, and I think that's the important part. And so, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. I love you for who you are, and you are worthy.